is there a reason why you don't curse, or is it just you just don't really have a reason to curse?
So my thoughts on this, like, it changed over the years. Like, but my first initial thought, like, was like, all right, cause like I had went through like a whole transition. If you watch my documentary, like you will see like a lot of stuff that we may not talk about or may talk about. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of details that go into this story too. Okay. But the main thing is like my mind changed because like so I had a child at 16. I was doing what I was doing. You feel me? And then I went through like the situation in my life where it's kind of like I almost died. So coming from that, I really didn't even want to do music no more. So, you know what I'm saying? I was like, but I'm going to do it. My partner taught me back into doing it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, but how I'm going to do it? Because I don't want to do it, you know what I'm saying, how I used to do it. Like, I don't want to be like perceived as like this street rapper, this gangster rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to really talk to the people. I want to talk to the struggle. People who going through stuff, like, I want to like advocate for that type of that. And that's the lane I wanted to take. I just looked at it like without cursing. I feel like it was like, for one, I never heard nobody do it. I mean, Chameleon now, I think he was like the first that I knew, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like nobody was doing it. I feel like it was more marketable. And I feel like the way that I rap, you still think that I curse. Like, if you listening to me, you still kind of get like the same vibe. You probably don't even notice I didn't curse until somebody said it. So it's like, I feel like it made more sense for just me as a person, you know what I'm saying? And then I had my kid, and I didn't want to, like, the way I was rapping, like, I had 2 daughters first. Yeah. So I was like, I don't want them to grow up and like be like, see me talking like this, you know what I'm saying? I want to like raise my kids, you know what I'm saying, be more mature with raising them, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to show them a crazy example, because kids, they gonna like do what you do. They ain't gonna listen to what you say. They kind of like pay attention to what you do versus what you telling them. So I wanted to be like an example too for them. So I was like, I'm talented enough to do it. And I feel like my music will be able to go anywhere. It's like no restrictions on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's kind of like, that's kind of like how I was. I had an awakening. Yeah. And I had to choose who I wanted to be. Right. Yeah.
Okay, dope. All right. Now I think I could be mistaken, but I think you told me when we first met that you had kind of started doing Christian rap.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you kind of talk about that and like, you know what I'm saying, like that?
Yeah. So like so it's like, let's see. So I got into it because when I had a period where I stopped rapping. Mm-hmm. Then I started back rapping. But when I started back rapping, I wasn't cursing. Okay. My message was different. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So it still had street elements in it. You know what I'm saying? The beats still trap, but I wasn't cursing. And you know what I'm saying? I spoke about my faith, like, in my music. So it could be perceived as Christian music. You know what I'm saying? You can see how. And so my partner was telling me about, you know what I'm saying, people, you know, he kind of exposed me into like the whole Christian hip hop world, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, that's dope, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know that this was even like a thing. Like, I never knew until then, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm like 23 years old maybe. So like he put me into that. So I'm like, I'm paying attention to that, you feel me? And one of my songs happened to got picked up on Rapzilla. Is a big blog site for Christian hip hop. Yeah. So they picked it up, and after that I started collabing with like people, you know what I'm saying? I knew people that was in that world already. So we collab, we made songs, and it's kind of just built from there. So it's like the Christian fan base like accepted me, you know what I'm saying? Like the fans did. I don't think like the what is it? What's the word? Like the industry did though. I guess they like, yeah, I don't think they really did. But the fans like me. You know what I'm saying? So so the people who supported me from there, they still support me now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I got fans from different places, you know what I'm saying? And they support me for different reasons, but it's like, you know, but that's kind of how that happened. And then I kind of made the decision. Like I was like, it's not where I understood I didn't fit. Like it wasn't what I was. You know what I'm saying? It's like wasn't like true. You know what I'm saying? I'm a believer. Like so, my message and everything line up to what they speak about or what they push. You know what I'm saying? So as far as that, but like me as a person, they don't really understand who I am or like where I'm from. They can like they might say they do. Like I understand, I know people like you, but they not what I am. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I kind of come from like you know where we come from. Yeah. Like so you can kind of understand. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just like it was like a separation. It's like it's no deep connect. Yeah. You know, it's like a temporary connect.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you really kind of in a box, really. And
yeah.
You can't really get outside. You can't really talk that shit a little bit. You know
yeah.
Doing that.
Yeah, and then they put it like it put limits. It'll put limits on you. Like it. So I wasn't cool with like I'm not cool with limits. Like because ain't no telling where I might go. Because like you know what I'm saying. If I like wake up one day and I'm like on this, like I'm just inspired by different stuff and like I'm gonna speak what it is. Yeah. So you never know what you're gonna get with me. Yeah. I'm like spontaneous, I'm unassuming. Yeah. And like that don't fit over there because you need to be like a certain way to sell and make, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You need to be like a certain way. So bro, Spade, I ain't lying. I don't know where I fit. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, man, I ain't lying. Yeah, I don't know where I fit. Like, but you know.
Yeah. All right, now I'm gonna ask you some random questions that ain't really related to music. All right. What's one thing that you bought or spent money on that you regret?
Bought, spent money on that I regret.
Yeah, something you bought and it was like, man, why did I do that?
Probably some shoes or something.
Okay.
Probably some shoes.
You a shoe head?
Yeah.
A sneaker head?
Yeah, cause I got a pair right now. I remember spending like $280 for. I think they was like $280, and I don't never wear them. So, when I look at them, I be thinking like this. I'm like, I remember like being scared to spend that money, and I spent it. I don't even wear them shoes like that.
Yeah. All right. When's the last time you ran full speed?
Yesterday,
yeah. Running full speed.
Sprints. I work out every morning.
Okay.
I work out every morning. So that's what I did yesterday. I did like some 40s. Okay. I did some like 40-yard sprints and then some more stuff. But yeah, I that's what I ended with.
Yeah, I wish I could do that, man. Yeah. I wonder when the last time I ran full speed. All right. Have you ever been fired from a job?
Wait. Let me see. I think I got fired a couple times. I'm trying to think. Was when it was? Ooh. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got fired from Wal-Mart. That was like the most recent one. Like so, like I don't know how many years back. It was a while though. But that was like the most recent. But before that, I think I've been fired like a couple times. Couple times I just left too. I just quit.
Why did you get fired from Walmart?
Walmart. I was calling out too much.
Calling out?
Yeah. And they got that point system. And I had like 1 point. I probably had like a half a point left. Oh, no, but I called out. I had to do a show.
They were like, you might as well not even come back in.
Walmart, y'all suck. I'm just playing. You can sponsor me. For real. Yeah. But nah, I think I had called out to go do something with music. And they weren't having it. Yeah. They don't care.
Yeah. All right. What's the craziest thing an ex has done to you?
Put mustard and ketchup on my window, cut my stab my tires on my Acura, and ran through and took off running through the field. And I tried to catch her, I couldn't. She's a runner. She's a track star. But yeah, ketchup, mustard, and slash my tires.
Damn. Well, she hated your ass, didn't it?
I don't know. Ask her.
She's sitting right here.
Ask her.